You are listening this dictation at onlinetayari.in. History is the discovery, collection, organization, analysis, and presentation of information about past events. History can also mean a continuous, typically chronological record of important or public events or of a particular trend or institution. Scholars who write about history are called historians. It is a field of knowledge which uses a narrative to examine and analyze the sequence of events, and it sometimes attempts to investigate objectively the patterns of cause and effect that determines events. Historians debate the nature of history and its usefulness. This includes discussing the study of the discipline as an end in itself and as a way of providing perspective on the problems of the present. The stories common to a particular culture but not supported by external sources are usually classified as cultural heritage rather than the disinterested investigation needed by discipline of history. Events of the past prior to written record are considered prehistory. Among his scholars, the 5th century BC Greek historian Herodotus is considered to be the father of history and, along with his contemporary Thucydides, forms the foundation for the modern study of history. Their influence, along with other historical traditions in other parts of the world, have spawned many different interpretations of the nature by history which has evolved over the centuries and are continuing to change. The modern study of history has many different fields, including those that focus on certain regions and those which focus on certain topical or thematic elements of historical investigation. Often, history is taught as part of primary and secondary education, and the academic study of history is a major discipline in university studies. Near the end of World War II, the advancing Soviet Red Army pushed out the Nazi German forces from occupied Poland. At the insistence of Joseph Stalin, the Yalta Conference sanctioned the formation of a new Polish provisional and pro-communist coalition government in Moscow, which ignored the Polish government in exile based in London. This has been described as a Western betrayal of Poland on the part of elite powers to appease the Soviet leader and avoid a direct conflict.